All right. So where are you from, Jezy? Tell the viewers a little bit about you.
All right, so I'm from Barrie, Ontario. I've been rapping since I was about 17. I'm 30 years old now, so I'm a seasoned vet. Um, my music's it's totally different in a sense where it's just real positive and completely different from what's actually out there. And I don't, with my new stuff now, I don't even swear, so I target that really with my music. Is like no swearing is like a big thing for me, and yeah, I'm definitely pushing that because I feel like there's an untapped market there that I can definitely hit, and yeah, I like to show off my talent by not swearing.
Right. And yeah, I'm in the same boat, man. Like the swearing, like it's obviously good to express yourself.
Of course.
Swearing is a way of doing it, but there's other ways. Like we have a big enough vocabulary. There's other words that you can choose rather than
100%.
swearing. And then for the radio too, I'm sure they appreciate
Exactly. Yeah. Oh yeah.
swearing for the radio. A little bit easier to get recognized on the
Yeah.
radio.
Yeah. That's real. That's real.
Sure.
100%.
So yeah, how'd you come up with the name Jezy?
Well, it was actually my mom, because my real name's Jesmar. It's been 30 years. I never ran into another one, but she's always called me Jezy as a short form, so I always grew up with that. And then once I started rapping, I started off with Young Jezy. Of course, like any other rapper, there's Young or Little Jezy, like whatever, but I started off with Young Jezy, and then I matured a bit, and then I had to drop the Young, and then it was just Jezy. And then a bunch of people kept confusing me with Young Jezy. So then I used to spell my name Jezzzy. Now I spell it Jezzy. I just had to drop a Z to try and create a little bit of separation between me and Jezy, and it definitely helped. And then that's when I established my Jezy brand, actually. And Drop Daniels was the one who did that for me. Big ups.
Oh yeah, for sure, man. And just having it spelt with one Z too, it helps it stand out a little bit as
100%. Yeah.
as a
That's
label,
what we
as a
figured
name,
out.
so.
Yeah. So it's really cool.
So yeah, awesome. Moving on here, do you have any inspirations that inspired you, of course, but any main?
Well, I grew up on a lot of southern style hip hop, so like it was at an age where, hilariously enough, Young Jeezy, Ti, Little John, and the East Side Boys, like that's what I grew up on. So when I was listening to their stuff, I was always thinking like, man, like these beats are so sick. Imagine if there was actually like you can like put something really clever together and just like not swear so other people can hear it. Cause like if I was ever driving in Innisfil, because I was living in Innisfil at the time, and I was blaring that kind of music, people are looking at me like I'm crazy because they don't understand. They're like, what are they saying and stuff like that. So if I was on a beat like that, like crazy beats like that, and I was actually talking and people could actually hear it, like they'd like it. So like that's a part of my inspiration on why I do the music I do, and some of the beats that you're gonna be hearing in the future. It's that's where it all came from.
Right. So definitely focusing on the lyrics and just using your brain rather than. Some rap songs are awesome to the ear, but there's nothing really, no
Being said,
substance
I
or
know,
anything behind
yeah,
it,
I
right?
know,
So
it's
you're all about the
tiring.
lyrics,
Yeah.
having meaningful lyrics.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, and that's what a lot of the newer generation's looking up to, because hip hop, you can only repeat so much so many times, you know what I mean?
Trust
So
me. Trust me.
when you cut the swearing out, you go more lyrical.
Mm-hmm.
You can really speak on what you stand for and
100%.
not sound like the typical rappers that you hear on the radio, you know what I mean?
100%. Yeah. That's how you stand out.
So for sure. Is there any rappers, dead or alive, that like who's the one that you'd want to work with, or maybe up to 3 that you'd want to work with, dead or alive, man?
Up to 3.
That way you don't gotta just pick one. I know there's.
Yeah. Okay, so definitely B.O.B. for sure. I feel like me and him are pretty similar. In a way, it's weird, but him for sure. Little Baby, that's my dude right now.
Oh yeah, he's hot.
Yeah,
for sure.
So I could definitely see that. And 3, Yo, man, Gunna, yo, that guy is my dude, yo. Like, he rose up for me. Like, to be honest, like, I wasn't big on him up until, like, a few months ago. Like, I always had him on my playlist, but I'm just like, this guy's alright. But, like, then as he dropped his album, I'm like, yo, okay. Okay, yeah, Gunna's my dude, too. Gunna, Lil Baby, and B.O.B. For sure. That'd be my top 3.
I respect that, man. That's an awesome top 3.
Cool.
It's not your typical, Eminem, Tupac, Biggie, you know what I mean?
No, totally different.
And I'm with you there, man. Like, one person I look up to personally is ATG. Those who don't know who he is, he's a St. Louis rapper. He's not mainstream, but lyrical. Like, there's so many different styles, and just because somebody doesn't necessarily know who he is because he's not mainstream doesn't mean he's not dope, man.
Oh,
so
100%.
shout out ATG.
100%.
Yeah, so for sure.
That's real. That's real.
It's good to hear some names that you don't always typically hear, you know.
Yeah, it's refreshing, right? Like, there's just so much like regurgitated stuff when it comes to rap, and it's just like I'm tired of it. So I'm just doing something completely different, and like I feel like it's gonna be refreshing for all listeners.
For sure. Do you remember your first hip hop album that you bought?
Yeah, I do. Again, it was Little John and the East Side Boys. What was it? Was it Crunk World or Crunk Juice? It's one of those crunks, and like it was a silver CD, silver and black vinyl or something like that. Like, I don't know. It was a banger though. Like, he was not saying anything lyrical. It was just swear word after swear word. Yeah, party, crazy stuff. Like, yeah, that's what I grew up on. So yeah. Straight up. Oh yeah, for sure. That's a big tune. Yeah, that one, Throw It Up, was pretty big with I think it was Pastor Troy. That was a big tune. I think there's a song with their Fat Joe was on there too. It was a crazy album. There was a lot of good features on it, but yeah, no, that was it. It was like Crunk Rock or Crunk Juice, one of the crunks for sure by Little John.
Yeah, no, he was lit too when he was relevant.
Yeah, he was doing it. Yeah, he was doing it.
Couldn't get away from
Yeah, no, it was dope. It was dope. What? Yeah.
And that's like his
That was
trademark.
mad.
You'll never forget him because of that.
Exactly. Yeah, he's a genius. That guy's dope.
So moving on, we've got do you have a dream record label that you'd like to end up working for, or did you want to stay independent?
Nah, I'd rather just stay independent, to be honest. I'm not. No, dream record label. No, I'm not trying to get under a record label, to be honest. I'm trying to do my own thing, up into a point where I say they want to control me, but like people want to control what I do and what I'm putting out, and then that's when I just don't want to do it anymore, because like I'm always going to be doing what I want to do. I'm always going to be portraying the image that I want, and then as soon as my hand gets forced and then people are saying like I have to do things, I'm not doing it anymore. So that's like
right.
Like I'm just going to keep it real like the whole time. So that's me, and I'm gonna live comfortably doing it. So like regardless, it doesn't matter where my talent takes me, everything's gonna be good, and my music will be heard. So yeah,
respect, man. So that's for passion, not for the money.
For sure.
There's some rappers, and do your thing, man, if that's your grind, but I'm in the same boat as Jezy. Like I'll never sell out. I'll always want to do my own thing. The second it's not in my control, I'm with you there, man. Like
100%.
As we get into this for freedom of expression and all that, and if that's cut in half or cut down and it's not my expression to...
Yeah, it's not real anymore.
Yeah, so that's not coming from your soul. If it's not coming from your soul, then your style and everything is not going to be passionate because it's not your words that you want to be speaking, right? So it's like,
yeah. No, that's real.
And do you have, I guess, a favorite song that you've done, or not necessarily your newest one? Do you have a favorite one that you just listen to all the time, or one that you catch yourself, there's a hook? I don't know, I've got a couple of yours that Like personally, I like Beat Destroy.
Yeah, a lot of people
That
like
was the
Beat
first
Destroy.
one that I heard, man.
Yeah, I got a lot of people still telling me to this day after I drop something new. Oh, Beat Destroyer is still my favorite. Da, da, da. Like, okay.
I still rock with a lot, but Beat Destroyer is one of the first ones I show people. If I'm like, you don't know who Jezy is, man.
Yeah,
Beat
okay.
Destroyer, yeah.
That's dope.
Jezy Don't Lie.
Yes. Yeah, that was my favorite from my most recent EP, Focus. Yeah, I love that track. That was fun. I really wish I would have did a video for that, but all time Jezy track. There's a it's off my first mixtape, Killed It Volume 1. It's called My Life. It's on iTunes and Spotify and all that, but that's probably my favorite because, like, to me the first verse is like so personal, and I'm like, I don't know, I don't like the way that I usually rhyme and I talk. I don't usually get that personal in depth, and I gave people a chance to like really see a more personal side of me in that verse. So like that's probably my most favorite, yeah, for sure. So
Awesome, man. And yeah, it's always good to hear what a rapper's favorite song is, because there's always usually a reason behind it too, like whether it's
for
sentimental,
sure. Yeah.
whether it's just like your most proud work that you've done to that moment in your career.
Yeah, for sure.
There's a couple of my older ones that I like. I like my style more now, but my older ones, the sentimental value.
Yeah,
you know? So
I
it's
know
just
exactly
like,
what you mean.
man,
I know
like,
exactly what you mean. Yeah,
I
that's
wish I
real.
could apply my style now to my sentimental songs back when I came out with them to do an updated, so.
No, that's real. That's real.
But yeah, where can everybody find you, man? You're on all socials?
Yeah, so you can find me on IG at Jezy Music, Jezy Music. You can look that up on YouTube as well, Jezy Music, Facebook fan page. You can hit me up on my actual Facebook, which is Jesmar McBean, no relation to Mr. Bean or anything like that. And my family's Jamaican, so McBean, that's a whole Irish thing. I don't know, I don't get it, but yeah, that's how you can find me.
Sounds good, man. And if you're liking the merch, I got myself a hoodie.
Yeah.
If you
Looks
like the
fresh.
hoodies, man, yeah, I think they're 45.
Yeah, $45.
$45, man.
Hit me up.
Yeah, let them know about the styles too.
T-shirts $30. Okay. Tank tops $25. Okay. You can get literally like any color sweater or T-shirt, and then any color logo as well. So you just gotta let me know the size and all that stuff. Hit me up, DM me, and I got you. We'll take care of you. It probably takes like after you send me the money through e-transfer, it'll probably take about a week and a half for it to be ready. Then I'll tag you on social media, and yeah, we'll link up and I'll drop it off, just like what I did for this man.
Yeah, hell yeah, that's how it worked out, man. So what's a video you want the viewers to check out right now currently?
I want y'all to check out something new. Okay.
All right, and just to help them out with that, we're gonna play that right now. So this is Something New
Yes,
by
sir.
Jezy.
Yes, sir.
Northside, second chance. Jezy, they want something new. Shiny gets dull, I'm again something to chew. My progression chart is linear, I constantly improve. I beat the beat band to wonder why it's so bruised. They heard us coming up, thought I climbed, but Jezy flew. I'm cool with many dudes, but friends with like a few. I keep my circle tight, but really it's triangular. Sauce speed dripping, I'm the hot shot dangler. You cannot control me, had to find my old manager. Heard him coming to your city, mark that on your calendar. Getting noticed media, I be posing for the camera. Haters steady tripping, but I ain't even mad at you, not even a little bit. I'm just getting into it. I shouldn't dive any deeper, cause really ain't no benefit. Starter or closer, it don't matter, cause I'ma finish it. I remember when these people wasn't feeling me, but nowadays they gravitate towards the energy. Except for the so-called friends who's now the enemy. All the irony, why this dude trying me? I tried to open up the blinds, but they ain't trying to see. What a lane, such a shame, don't offend me. The scarf around my girl neck is a Fendi. She love the rock designer, tell her that she fancy. Don't I make her hate, I feel NC. Your first choice didn't work, try plan B. Damn G, legs shaking like your Bambi. It's really cold, so I'm thinking where it's Sandy. I came out of nowhere, I feel like Randy. That's an RKO, require money for a show. What What you thought I work for free? You gotta pay the boy to flow. Everything I spit is go. It's that 24 karat magic, y'all be faking Bobby plastic. I ain't being sarcastic, I gotta reach him, it's a fantastic. Super clean, streak free solution like fantastic. I killed the beat, it's tragic, tell the truth, I'm automatic. I'm ecstatic every time I drop some brand new material. Been rocking with the rebels, so my rivals are imperial. Always grinding music, food, I eat it all like cereal. I'm really good for you, that other stuff's material. It ain't my fault if you too special to get it. I'm a real patient dude being pushed to the limit. So check it, I spit fire in the booth. Call me pyro, I just set fire in the booth. That's the engineer behind the glass, I bet he know the truth. Got it for years, they thought my first banger was a flute. Nah, I don't need no fake love, you can keep that. All your rhyme trash, listen to some feedback. This is not a diss thing, this is big facts. Had to shed light on the dark with a quick flash. Screaming cannonball before I jump on the track. Jezy built to last, keep them lames in the back. My margin for error is paper thick thin. Nice on the outside, a beast from within. Why I say I killed it, I'm leaving my print. My aura's so bright, so for sure you gon' squint. They want something new, I think that that'll do. You can tell I'm in my groove, too comfortable to move. It's Jezy.
You know, that's a fucking dope track and video, man.
Bless.
What's the story behind it? Did you film it yourself? Did you have any help?
Yeah, I got some help from Get Notice Media. Brian Chisholm, my boy, aka the Wizard. He did his thing, you know. It was right in the middle of the beginning of actual the quarantine. So when we were shooting, there was just no one there. It was just so weird. And like even the shots at like LA Fitness, like usually it's packed with people, and like it was just mad empty. And I remember in one of the scenes in the video, you actually see the bus go by and it's completely empty. Like it's just all unique. And yeah, Brian did a great job, and that was his first like rap video, and he did really well. So I'm super impressed with him, and we're gonna do it again.
Awesome. So to give your boy a bit of shine, does he do that? Like, does he do that for other artists for a fee, or is that just kind of a hobby that he does? That you guys are homies?
Yeah, we're homies. I'm paying him to do it for sure. I don't think he's doing it with any other artist though. I think he's doing this for me because he believes in what I can do, and he knows that he can help me. So yeah, so that's why we're working together.
Awesome, man. And yeah, and then that'll show in the work, man. Like when you're homies with somebody and you work with them, compared to just, hey, I'm paying you to work with me, man. You can definitely see the chemistry with homies.
100% for sure.
Loyalty over money, man, always.
Facts.
So yeah, that was Something New by Jezy.
What you think?
Yeah, let him know what you think in the comments too. I'm sure he'll be checking out the comments in the interview.
I'll be watching. Give you those eyes emojis. I ain't playing with you.
That's right, man. He's pretty responsive too on socials. So if you say something to him, or show him some love, man, on all socials.
Please do.
And be tuned in this week on Rhymes Between the Lines, episode 11.
You better do it.
That's right. We've got the tournament. I'm going to be announcing all the matchups. 30-man free verse tournament, $10 buy-in, $420 pot, including merch. Yeah, $150 for the winner, $100 for the second place.
Okay.
$50 for third, and your money back for fourth. And whoever gets first also gets a mix and master by Caught in the Crossfire.
Okay.
That's right, and a Veracious t-shirt, just like. Well, I'm wearing it under this, but it's the skull.
Okay. Look at that.
With the bloody font, man. The font's a bit different, but t-shirt like that.
Damn.
Speaking of shirts, if you're into shirts, hoodies, check Jezy out, man. He's got that merch.
Yes, sir. Don't forget about me.
Yeah, the black and red look good too, man. Yeah, any colors you want. He can do any color.
Do it. We can do it all.
Yeah, I asked him for gold or silver, man. He's like, yeah, I could do either. So I was like, fucking right. Black and gold.
Better than that.
Hell yeah. Appreciate your time, Jezy.
Yeah, no problem, bro. Thanks for having me. This was dope.
Hell yeah, man. And get at him, man. Check out his stuff on Spotify as well, too.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Spotify. I'm everywhere on all digital platforms. Check me out, Jezy. Yo, something new's blowing up. We about to hit 30K.
That's right. All right, check him out, man. I'm Veracious Productions. Shout out to Indy Collingwood for your involvement in setting up the interview and everything.
Bless.
And shout out to Jezy for coming down for the interview, man.
No problem, and thanks again for having me.
Cheer.
All right, peace out.